Hi, myself Keshav Lal. I am a CPA in New Jersey. Today I am bringing you topic choice of business entity part 2. Today we will discuss a comparative information study on S corporation versus C corporation. Entity is a set of different rules, specific rules and different tax treatment. Those are assigned to a different kind of entities. S corporation will have different set of rules, C corporation will have different rules, and business community, when they pick up the entity, they first figure out which is most suitable type of entity for their business venture. Separate entity concept, once the entity is registered, that become a separate person, that is a separately independently being, but it is a artificial person, and owner is a different from the business, and owner is a living person. Entity is a corporation, or entity is a separate artificial person. Actually there are four type of entities mostly used in business, and there are numerous type of other entities for special activities like non-profit activities, associations, leagues, etc. But I will be able to discuss only two type of entities. One is S corporation and other is C corporation, just to keep the time limit. Both are similar, both are registered entity, both has a limited liability features, both can be registered by one person. Both are different also. Major difference is between tax treatment. S corporation has a different tax treatment, different tax obligation. C corporation has a different obligations. Tax treatment I will discuss in a separate post, because tax is a little complex area and needs more explanation. And due to time limit, I may not be able to discuss in this video, but I will keep it pending. S corporation, then there is a bar on number of shareholders. S corporation S corporation is limited with 100 members. S corporation cannot have more than 100 members or 100 shareholders, whereas C corporation doesn't have this bar. Same way, there is a bar on category of shares. S corporation can have only one class of share. C corporation can have numerous kind of shares to attract numerous kind of investors, like ordinary shares, redeemable shares, preferred shares, non-voting shares, cumulative shares. Those may be suitable to different kind of investors. Then difference is in treating the losses. S corporation apportion their losses to their shareholders. S corporation doesn't carry its losses. Let's say there is a business in S corporation that has a loss, so all losses will transfer to their shareholders in their respective percentage of ownership, and then further those shareholders will adjust the losses in their personal capacity, in their personal tax return. S corporation doesn't carry its losses, but C corporation carry its losses, keep the losses with the corporation to be adjusted in future profits or prior profits according to some system. Differently known entity in business community, C corporation is known as like double tax entity. It has a double tax, I will explain you in a while. S corporation has a pass-through entity, means all its profit and losses are passed to the or transferred to its owner or shareholder in their respective percentage. Both are good entities, but it depends which is your object, which is your long-term object, which is your short-term object. Then you pick up the entity accordingly. Double tax means C corporation is a taxable entity. Suppose there is some profit in C corporation. First, C corporation will pay the tax on its profit itself in a specific tax bracket. Then when C corporation distribute its profit to its shareholder, then shareholder will pay tax in their personal capacity or in their personal tax return according to their personal tax bracket. But shareholder don't pay the tax till the profit is distributed to them. Till the profit is retained by the corporation, shareholder has no tax obligation. S corporation eligibility requirement. Corporation because don't pay the tax, so this is a preferred type of entities, but it has some eligibility criteria. Means कि every corporation cannot be S corporation unless that corporation is eligible. First corporation, when it is registered, all corporations are C corporation or regular corporation. They can pick up the status of S corporation if they qualify and they want to have a S corporation. First, which corporation is eligible for S status, S type of corporation? Those are domestic corporation, means those are registered in America, maybe in any state, and they are local type corporation. And the corporation don't have more than 100 shareholders. Shares are allowed individually, certain state and trust. Shareholders should be individually, not other entities. In C corporation, any other entity can also become the shareholder, but S corporation only individual can become the shareholder. Only one class of stock. S corporation can have only one class of stock. C corporation can have multiple various class of stock like ordinary share, redeemable shares, preference share, non-voting share, cumulative share, to attract the different investors. Ineligible corporation cannot allowed, means corporation should not be financial corporation or insurance company. They cannot opt for S corporation. Shareholder need to be US citizen or resident only. There is a visa restriction also on the shareholder of corporation. Only US citizen or American resident, American green card holder can be shareholder in a S corporation. C corporation feature. C corporation can establish the separate legal entity, because C corporation owner are mostly owners are sleeping owner, investor owner and scattered owner. So corporation can exist more known corporation in its own capacity. Then limited liability for the owner, this is same. Perpetual existence, C corporation can last longer because its owners are scattered, its owners are various, more than 100, because the owners has no limit. Separation between owner and management. C corporation owners are, let's say most owners are sleeping, but they can appoint the management to conduct the business. No restriction on who can hold the share. There is no restriction whether who can hold up. There is no visa restriction, no citizenship restriction or green card. Anybody can have the share of a C corporation. Readily transferability of the shares. Shares can be easily transferred among the individuals. They can sell share to anybody. There is no inside restriction. There is no much insider restriction. But in S corporation, it may not be like that, because those are closed type corporation, and there may need approval or some kind of agreement that shares can be transferred from one person to other person. And C corporation are more supported by legal procedures than S corporation. Now suitability is a major issue. S corporation is more suitable to cash basis business than accrual basis business. The business who report or who file their tax return on a cash basis, that is most suitable in a S corporation than accrual basis. In accrual basis, because profit is apportioned or distributed on accrual basis, whereas cash is not yet received. So cash problem can be there in S corporation, especially where account receivable has a longer span of receipt, of payment, of cash received in a business. S corporation is a good tax savvy. S corporation is considered is a good tax savvy because in S corporation is not a taxable entity. S corporation don't pay the tax. S corporation only file the tax return. Taxes are paid by its shareholders. This is the reason most of the business houses want S corporation, preferred S corporation, unless they are eligible or their goals are limited to the S corporation. Structure for small and domestic business. S corporation is good for like small domestic kind of business. S corporation can be managed by the internal mutual agreement because S corporation has limited shareholders. They can mutually draft their management agreement and corporation can be governed according to that agreement. But C corporation is not like that. C corporation needs a legal charter or legal bylaws to conduct the business. S corporation is a non-taxable entity or single tax entity. S corporation don't pay the tax, only its shareholder or owners pay the tax. S corporation can develop tax strategies at owner level. Once the profit or loss apportioned among the shareholders, then they can make tax strategies at their own level. Corporation has nothing to do after that. More suitable for low cost inventory. S corporation is also good for low cost inventory like inventory, liquor store, grocery store, etc. C corporation. C corporation is good for growing business. If business is to grow and the profit is not to be distributed among shareholders, or shareholders are not in a dire need of profit or dire need of money, then shareholder wants that business should be grow, the profit should be reinvested in the business, because unless profit is not distributed, the owners don't pay the tax, shareholders don't pay the tax on such profit. Once there is a profit, corporation pays the tax, and corporation's tax rate is considered to be lower than the personal tax bracket of the shareholder. And once corporation pay the tax, then all the retained earning can be reinvested in business growth or business development. Unlimited shareholders, C corporation can have like there is no number of restriction on shareholder like S corporation, no visa restriction, anybody can be shareholder in S corporation. Outsider shareholder from other countries can also invest in the C corporation. Good for investor shareholder. If the shareholder who want to invest in the company, they look for, in any business, they look for the company status as a C corporation. They prefer to invest in a C corporation as compared to S corporation. Easy transferability, shares can be transferred from one person to another person very easily. Good for maximizing fringe benefit and charitable contributions. C corporation is good for uh, maximize any fringe benefits, any employment benefits, any charitable contributions. Good for loss management treatment. S corporation usually transfer their losses to the owners and they manage the losses at their own level, but C corporation manage the losses at corporation level. Either they move it forward or they move it backward according to certain rules and regulation. C corporation is vastly recognized entity. Let's say for other countries, they may not know much about S corporation, but every country, every business community in any country can easily recognize the C corporation. Vast ruling and procedure. C corporation has more ruling and procedures set for interpretations of rules and regulation. Professional management. C corporation can hire the professional management because C corporation has a large number of investor, large number of shareholders and different kind of investors. C corporation can afford. C corporation can have some extra money to afford the professional management. Good for international branches and business. C corporation is good to set up international branches and international business and can go worldwide easily. Good for multiple and diversified business. C corporation is considered also good for multiple businesses and diversified business. C corporation can open different branches and different branches in different countries. So C corporation is considered like a suitable entity for international businesses. Good for those who want to go public. C corporation is a suitable entity if the shareholders want to go public or go to Wall Street or want to list their share on a stock exchange. So basically what happens, C corporation has a like bigger goals. S corporation has a limited goal. S corporation is good for local and small kind of businesses, and those are like close type shareholders, means non type of shareholders, and a specific kind of a regular type of business. C corporation has a very big scope and very big vast movements. It can go public. It can issue like lot of kind of stocks, lot of can attract lot of investors. C corporation is a most biggest type of entity to conduct the business. So this is my disclaimer. This is our layman discussion. I am only discuss in limited area, and it's not a kind of legal advice. You can explore more yourself, and this is my thanks for listening, and sorry for any technical deficiency. We'll release next video soon. Thanks again. Keshav Lal, CPA.